Hello, this is Jane Caldwell. Now in this video, this is sort of the second part of what I was talking about last week, if you can tune in on the video as well. So I was talking about the murmuring of it's Starlings, isn't it, when they come together, they've got the individual way they experience the life, I suppose, and then they can come together, and they do this to keep warm and also to ward off predators. So, and my suggestion was for us to think about this in ways where we can come together more to ward off predators or whatever, to have a shared reality. Because the thing is, I've experienced it actually, where you can be in your own flow and create your own things, which can be great when you're in your flow. But also, when you're in tune with someone else, you can actually be in some sort of flow where there's even no need to talk. You kind of, you do your thing, they do theirs, and it works together quite magically, really quite in a harmonious way. And that's what I'm talking about here. So following on from that video, I also want to talk about, to reinforce what I'm saying really, is a thing called the peace field effect. Now, there were studies that explained, the studies they did with, they found that, say there was a big boxing match in a certain area, they would find there was something like a 12% increase in crime during that period. So you wonder why, kind of thing, for things like that. They also found that they did mass meditations in different areas over a certain space of time, and they found that there was a similar kind of reduction in crime activity. So it kind of suggests that we are connected as well, is what I'm saying about this murmuring of birds. Yeah. So the thing is as well, there's a thing called what's it called again? Random event generator, and it's kind of, those noughts and ones and very random. But when there's huge events, say, for instance, when Diana died, or big festival events, or this machine becomes ordered, and it suggests again that there's something we're doing that's connecting something in more of an ordered fashion, a bit like the birds murmuring again. Now I want to go back to a quote that Gandhi said now, and he said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Now, also what I tend to say is, be the change that you want to see for your children. So whatever you would imagine the best would be for your children, what would you present yourself to be? And if you find that there's pop-ups that you don't like, change it, and be that person that you want your children to be. Because the thing is, we are connected, and that's the point as well. We've got things like mirror neurons. There's something else that I say, I don't particularly think it's so much in our DNA as it is in our thoughts and our feelings. Obviously, everything affects, things. But because personally, I was brought up with quite a challenging background with parents, and I found that there would be pop-ups coming into my head that were nothing to do with me, nothing even that I'd experienced. And I thought, well, where have I got this from? And now I realise that we are connected. Our thoughts do pass to each other. And if we can go back again, we've got an individual way we can be with a flow, and also connected together in some sort of shared reality. Now, what reality do we want that to be? So again, if we can come from our best place, our best way forward, and keep improving and keep moving forward in a better way, improving ourselves inside out, and connecting with others who can do that shared beautiful flow as well, then wouldn't that be a good thing? Remembering as well what I said about how, the more we connect together in a good way, the more it changes things around us, like within those meditations that I explained in the random event generator, how it got ordered. So that's just the thought for this week, to really take in the fact that we are connected, and the more we can give out in a good way, maybe the more is going to come back in a good way for us as well. So it's kind of in our own best interest as well as each other. So that's just the thought for this week, and I'll see you next week.